can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat.
The blues, but nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting down. Yeah, on a bad day, on a good day, the window, reflecting who I am. No one ever stopped me, not even Uncle Sam. Life might be a struggle, life might be a fight, but I am here to show the world that I can make it right. On a bad day, on a good day,
Good evening, everybody. It is April the 3rd, and this is Workbench Wednesday. All right, we got about 6 more Workbench Wednesdays before I head on out on vacation. I just booked the train rides for the 18th, the long one with the shuttle, and on the 17th in Jim Thorpe, 70-minute train ride. So we're going to be heading on up there. So hello, everybody. We got Gerald Stewart in here. We got Jim Tedesco, and we got Reggie Stroud. You think that maybe on Monday that I scared everybody and said that I was quitting? They didn't understand that I was still going to be doing Wednesday night at the workbench. Okay, I guess. Who knows? But anyway, Reggie says inflation hitting hobby paint. I got 7 bottles of testers and was almost $25. Holy moly. And also said just got back from Hillman's Brewery, feeling good. All right, glad you're feeling good. Okay. We was out this afternoon, almost got blown away. The wind's been blowing like crazy all afternoon, and it finally started to rain. So if you haven't done so already, smash that like button, gently hit it with your thumb, little finger, index finger, whatever finger, stomp on it, do whatever you want to do, but hit that little like button. So YouTube and Womble knows you're here. All right, there you go. I'm going to do some of the train show stuff, and I'm going to do the thank yous, and then we'll review what I've been doing over here. And I got one real short video, something that I found on that kit. Actually, I found a lot of things on that kit that are not in the instructions, or maybe the instructions are they missed something on it. I can understand cutting back, Tom. It's a lot of work with the production. Yes, it is. Very, very much work. I have more time now to work on the workbench, and hello there, Chasco, and spend some time with Debbie. Spending time with Debbie is the most important part of it. Although she thinks that I don't spend enough time with her. It's always, I want more. Okay, so anyway, let me say a big thank you to everybody that supports this channel, especially the ones that gives me the super chats. There were 3 of you last week, or last Monday, so here we go. Thank you very much. You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much. Like that guy said, thank you very much. I wouldn't be able to do this without your support. I really appreciate it. After all these years. All right, so let me show you what's on the workbench right now. It's a little bit different than the thumbnail that I put up. I did a little bit of work while I was waiting to come on the live stream, but you can see on there that I got a lot of little stuff that I got to put together and attach to the building, and that's what we're going to be working on tonight. But before we get to that, let's get to some of the train shows, get that out of the way, and then I'll show you some of the things that I found. I only got one short video and a lot of photos to explain some of the things. All right, there you go. Well, you saw it on Monday. Debbie says we're going to Pinellas Park, Florida, instead of D-Land. She was over there complaining, "Oh, we're not going to D-Land," and then came over here and said, "Oh, we're going to Pinellas Park." So we're going to Pinellas Park, Suncoast Model Railroad Club, Robert Sacco's place, and Largo afterwards at the clubhouse to see their N scale layout and their HO scale layout. So no Buc-ee's this weekend. So we'll just have to settle for breakfast at Chick-fil-A in Bartow. So, and also on the other coast, D-Land, Florida, April 6th, Golden Spike Enterprises, which is a big show. And if we were a little bit younger, I'd probably try to hit both of them, go on the West Coast and the East Coast, but not anymore. And then there's New Braunfels, Texas, April 20th and 21st. I'm sure that's a good one. And Crystal River, Florida, April 27th. That's a Regal Railway. That's a little one up there in Crystal River, Florida. That's over somewhere on the West Coast, north of Tampa. And Timonium, Maryland, April 27th, 28th, a mini meet and greet up there in Baltimore. So all you Baltimore people should be going up there, and some Pittsburghers also. So wish I could make it, but ain't going up that way until May. And then Springfield, Massachusetts, April 27th, 28th, large scale railroad extravaganza, anywhere from S scale all the way up to 7.5 inch gauge. So everything is represented there in large scale. And then Reading, PA, May 17th. Sparky always had 18th to the 20th, but he's getting together on the 17th in Jim Thorpe. And I just booked the train ride for that. It's a 70-minute train ride. And then Reading is like hour and 15 minutes away from there on the 18th. And there's a nice long train ride and shuttle up to the coal breakers and then back into Minersville. And to walk around, they have a Community Appreciation Day in Minersville, and then back to Reading. So that should be pretty awesome. And we'll get to meet a lot of people up there on Thursday and Friday. He says it's going all the way till Monday. He's got up to the 20th. I'll have to double check that. But we're going to stay until the 19th on Sunday, and then head on up to Connecticut, New Britain, Connecticut, to see my sister. She's been in a nursing home for about a year now. I haven't seen her since she's been up there, so we're going to head up that way. And then after that, maybe go up to Bar Mills. It's another 3 hours away, and say hello to Art and the crew up there. And then coming back, maybe hit Northlands, because I haven't been up there since 2019, and then back to see my daughter, and then probably hit a couple other places like B&O Railroad Museum and some other places. I'd like to get back to, what is it? And my thing froze up again. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Hold on. There we go. Now it's back. Go back to Cass Scenic Railroad. Hey, there's Rob. Ahoy. Good to see you in there. And well, that's going to be a fun time. My granddaughter's graduation is on the 6th, and my daughter's having a party for them on the 8th. And then I'll probably go visit a few places with Al Puglisi while I'm up there, and then maybe head back sometime Oh, the second week or third week in June, who knows. But I'd like to get back for Tallahassee, and we'll get to that. But then Spencer, North Carolina, May 18th and 19th at the Spencer Shops. That's always a good one. We were there in 2019. And Brooksville, Florida, May 18th, Regal Railway. And then Melbourne, Florida, June 1st. That's on the East Coast. Nice place to go. And TRF Trains is there. I like to hit that, but won't be doing that one. But they usually have it every 3 months, so they probably have another one in September. Maybe we'll hit that one. And then Tallahassee, Florida, June 22nd, 23rd. I think that's the 23rd annual. Let me see. Okay, it's the 33rd annual train show in Tallahassee. So what's it say? Starting Saturday and Sunday, June 22nd, 23rd, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., North Florida Fairgrounds. Model railroad layouts from Z to G. Over 150 vendor tables. Kids 12 and under get in free. Ages 13 to adult, $10. Free parking on site. And RV spots available. Contact Andy Zimmerman for more information. So there you go. So we've been up there a couple of times. It's always a good show. It's about 6 hours from here, but coming back from Maryland, it won't seem so far. So that's it for the train shows. All right. So I hope to see everybody that is up in Jim Thorpe and Reading. And let me see, where else can we hit? We could hit Strasburg, but that's not too far from there. And also Altoona. So there's a lot of places to see up there. We won't get bored. And then Al Puglisi said he's going to set me up and take me into a couple of places to see some nice model railroads from some pretty experienced model railroaders. So that's going to be awesome. And then I'll get to spend time with my family up there for a few weeks. So, all right, I'm looking forward to it. And so let's talk about what I'm doing on here and what I found. This is just a 36-second clip right here, but something that I found on the instructions that were wrong. This diagram shows bracing on this panel right here, just like that, except I didn't put it 1/16 of an inch gap underneath. But if you look at this right here, that's not how it goes, because these pieces butt up to that. So I got to pull that bracing off right now. So the way it shows it on there with the bracing on there, the side pieces go along the bracing, but actually the side pieces go behind the front. So I had to get my blade and go under there and release the glue and redo it all. So let's look at a couple of pictures here. I think you've seen this one, but this is like right in the middle of the stuff that I have. Hey, T-Star, good to see you in here. We're just going over, before we head on over to the workbench, we're saying what we've done on this so far that you haven't seen yet. But I think this is where I left off. I did a video on Easter of this stuff. And so that is the front right there with the doors open. The top, I think I had that in the video. Okay, now I had to redo my printer but I redid it after I cut all this stuff out, and you could see that the signs were too small. So I went back, and after I cut all this stuff out, because I had to cut it in 2 pieces to make it fit, but let me go back there. But the sign was too short for the space to put it in, so I had to go back and correct my printer and reprint everything. But it was too late for that because I reprinted it after I did glued all that back in there. But I cut that in half. Luckily, they give you three of them, so I cut it in half to get it to work. But I went and did some maintenance on the printer, aligned the jets, and what else? Cleaned out the jets, and it printed out a little bit better. And I had to put it at 100% to get it to the right spot. And so here's that piece that I showed you, the side pieces that, go behind the front piece. Okay, and there's the stair jigs, and they did not give you enough stair treads to do both of these. They only gave you enough to do the one. So I'll talk about that later. And here's some of the decking. The big square one goes underneath the big vat, and the rectangular one is a platform in the back, and those angled ones are go alongside the roof. And here's the signs that go on the front, and you can see how I put them together right there. So, hey, Chris Ruggieri, good to see you. I missed you. You snuck in there, huh? All right. We're talking about what we've done so far before I take you over to the workbench. And I had to redo these also because I put the 16th inch along the edge of the planking there, and it actually goes underneath, so I had to remove that and correct it. So there's another picture of all the stuff. And those are the supports for the 3 roofs. And those are the cardboard roof sections. And here's the on the right up there is in the khaki, that is the support for the signs. And then there's the railing for the porch. And there's the stair treads on the stairway, the long stairway. And I had to stain something else that they had it earmarked for the vents, the louvers that go up on the top. But here's what the brace right there that holds the signs, I had to sand down inside to make it fit, and you could see right on the corners I had to sand down the corner piece, to get it to fit right there. And there's the underside of the walkways, the decking, and the supports that go underneath. And you can see that I put those 1/16 of an inch on the bottom, and I put an extra one on it because the little square brick deals, they needed something to hang on to, and just 1/16 one on there didn't do it, so I put another one on there so we could sit it on there, and we're going to be epoxying them on tonight. And the white things over there is the little pieces that go on top of the cardboard. It's peel and stick, and I painted those, and those are the rafter tails, and we'll be applying those tonight. And there's where I painted the rafter tails. All right, And there's, I actually started it with khaki, and then I went over it with the white, and then I painted it red. So the, oh, and I took a picture of this, which we went down to Robin's nursery to find out what these are, and they're fire lilies. They've been popping up every year, and I never knew what they were called, so went down there, and one of the ladies down there identified them. She looked it up, and they're fire lilies. Really unusual looking flower. And they're and had to take a picture of the two big ass flower pots, planters that they had in the yard there. Really, really big. All right, and there's where I painted everything, all the roof sections and the what's on the left right there. See right here, this stuff right here. This is the caps and the pieces that go in the ridges. And the battens are on a different one that I painted earlier. And there's where I painted the red. I just used it's called primary red, so I just used that. And here's some of the other stuff that earlier photos. Okay, so that's it for the photos. All right, so let me fix this here. I'm going to have to put on my headphones so I could hear what's going on. I could hear the music. And I had these things on a charger. So hopefully they'll stay live. And I got to switch this thing over to where I could hear on the headphones. Turn this microphone off. All right, now I got this microphone on, and the other microphone is off. And how come I'm already getting a beep? Better not have that. Okay, I'm not hearing anything, so hold on a second. Didn't have the volume up high enough. Okay, now I could hear. All right. A-okay. All right. So I had to start the thing at the beginning. So let's get over to the workbench view. And we'll head on over there. Take my refreshment with me. Okay, scoot under there. And I don't have any problem scooting going because I'm going in reverse. It's just coming out of here that I bang my head all the time. But anyway, here's the roof panels that I painted, and I painted black on the bottom, but I had this on the paper towel, and while I was painting it, I was going like this, and I was probably moving it over, and I ended up getting paint on here. So we may live with that because I got a little bit of black on the edges, and I'll just go over that with rust when I'm finished, because these battens, let me see, I got a little strip. There's a strip right here. Okay, these are the battens that go on the roof. There's little scribe lines on there. You can't see them here, but believe me, they're on there. And these little X's go in between the two smokestacks that I have to paint yet, that sit in this little deal. that go in the back of the building. It goes right there. And so I still have to put a roof right here. On this side, this little platform goes right here. And this vat with this on top goes there. I have to make a, here's the roof, but I have to make the supports out of 16th inch square stock, but I have to print out the page again because when I originally printed these things out, I printed it out as default and things were too small. So I printed out one page that has the stickers on them, or the decals on them. Here's the difference in the size. The small one is default and the large one is 100%. When I tried to put this on, line it up with the back of the billboard, it was too small, so I said, uh-oh. So I went and adjusted the printer and got it the right size. And the colors came out a little bit better after I did all the maintenance on it. Let me see if I could show you the color. I gotta find the last page, that's where all the stuff is. Okay, where'd I put it? Okay, hold on a second here, I'm looking. Okay, I redid this one. Here's the alternate, and you can see all the colors came out better this time, although you still see a line in it where every time it does a pass, it skips just a small portion of it. So we'll just have to deal with that. Hey, Ray Bartleson, how you doing? Good to see you in here. And Ken Amos Jr., good to see you. And who else did I miss? Okay, that's it. Default is where you lock up the money. There you go. Yeah, so I had to print it out at 100% to get it to fit, because some of the things on here, like, wait a minute, where is it at? I have to build the steps, put the steps together. The supports for the steps. Where is it at? Yeah, right here. I had to reprint this page here because you use this as a template right here for the supports for the steps. And so, and also I'm going to have to reprint this other page right here because this is the original size. I have to make the supports for the vat right there. So I have to redo this at 100%. So what we're going to do tonight, stick this back down here. I'm going to put these rafter tails on, and then I'm going to epoxy these little deals right here. I got 12 of them that go on the bottom of the walkways, and the walkways fit. And I also had to sand the inside of these to get it to fit, but it goes like this right there on that one, and then this one continues over here like so. So there's 12 supports underneath it. So I'm gonna do that with my JB Weld epoxy. and hopefully I don't epoxy my fingers together. And I have this right here. This is the backing for the peel and stick. It's like little, it's slippery, or if you're from Pittsburgh, slippy. And I'll mix the JB Weld in on that and apply it that way. So let me see if I can figure out which ones of these go where. I think this one goes right here. Yeah, that one goes there. And there's little tick marks on there, but I got to put my goggles on to see them, to line it up properly. So hold on a second here. I had to put my goggles on. And after painting it, it's hard to see the tick marks, but that's where they are right there. Okay, so this one goes on there. And these are peel and stick, so it makes it easy to go on. Is that the side where the sticky stuff is? Oh my goodness, I gotta get this. There we go. All right. My fingernails weren't thin enough to get it. Alright, so I gotta stick my head down here. Put some more light on the subject. And when I do a video or when I'm doing a live stream, I gotta be careful with the lighting. I don't. Not to get it too bright and in the way, but usually it's not enough light to work with, so I got to adjust it here. Okay, so that's that. Once I get this other one on there, I'll put some pressure, a little bit more pressure on it to get it stuck. All right, so there. Man, this is so much easier than cutting individual rafter tails on the, I think on the Shipyard Brewing, they just gave you these little pieces right here, and I just left them off because it's a background building anyway. So I'll just press that down like that. There you go. Put that off to the side. We'll do this one here. Let me see. That one goes there. Yep. And then this one goes over here. And then this piece right here is where this butts up to it, where this little bump out is. So this will sit there right here like so. Boom, like that. Okay, so Rob is all alone again over there on Rumble Land, patiently watching. And I don't know if he said anything because all I got is the chat popped out. I don't have the can't refresh it until I open up the browser, because this is my laptop and this it's just a small screen. So let me check for a second here. Okay, there you go. Haven't said anything. Okay. Let me put this up here. All right, there we go. Hey, Robert Sacco. Good to see you in here. I'll see you on Saturday. We're heading on over there. I'm working on this kit right here. American Seltzer Company. We're getting down to the really small detailed stuff that fills up the workbench with all kind of little crap. Putting the rafter tails on the underside of the roofs. Some of the lettering. Normally they don't print on the side where the sticky paper is. So there's MF on there. They usually print it right on the wood. But for some reason they did it on the sticky side. Okay, so this goes right there. Okay, so we'll let that set. And do these small ones here. Where's this small one at here? Okay. And we'll be done with the roof sections.
Broken from the start, I am nothing more than roses at the side of a busy road. How I'm crawling for a worthy goal.
Okay, see, they printed on the paper, and it comes off, or it stays there. All right. That's that side. I think next week when I do this, I'm going to do it on Rumble Studio. And the only thing with Rumble Studio, when YouTube doesn't give you a heads up on it, so I'm going to have to put the deal up in the community tab to remind you that I'll be on. Oh boy, I can't see this one here. Holy moly. I can't barely see that. Okay, there it is. They just barely hit it. Mark the paint with the blade there. Alright, there's 3 roof sections. Okay. The other ones I did with tar paper. They didn't give you any tar paper in the kit, but I had some extra. And I think one of these they marked the lines on it so you could put the battens on the deal. Okay, where's this one here? Yeah, this one right here. But I put tar paper on it anyway. So another thing I found, I didn't know what this was right here. Hey, Gerald and James. Jim, hey, you finally made it over there. There's nowhere in the instructions to say what this is, and I just bypassed it. But actually, after I was cutting out the stuff for the roof, I found it, but I realized that it goes behind these two doors right there to stiffen them up, because they got the 4 holes in there for the stuff. So they forgot to mark that in the directions. So let me throw this stuff in the trash over here. So get that out of the way. Okay, Rob, you don't feel alone over there now. Okay. Smash that like button. We got 14 people over there and three likes in Rumble land. Okay, so we're gonna mix up some epoxy, and I measured this. You know, I marked everything out where these go, so I won't have to play around with it while I'm doing a live stream. But here's the illustration right there. It shows you where all the supports go. And so I'm going to put the epoxy on the side that I did not paint right there. And then I measured it. You know, I put this like up against there, upside down, to make sure that it cleared these doors right here, and just barely make it. And in the directions it says this is lower than that loading dock right there, but it appears to be the same height, so we'll see once we get it on there. Bama Big Man, how you doing? I'm late. Hello, Tom and all. Good to see you in here. Better late than never. Booty Pirate 69, good to see you. All right. Man, I'm missing the chat over here. All right. Sweet man, can't wait, sir. Oh, there you go. All right. Okie dokie. Now, let's get these out of the way. So, I wanted to show you this. Up in here, they have louvers. Now, you could use these louvers right here. Okay, or you could build your own louvers. There's the top, there's the bottom, and on here, these things right here, you could barely see it, but that is the sides of the louver, and you put these little deals in here. Now, this is what I'm going to be using for the stair treads, because they didn't give enough stair treads. So unless I could find some stair treads from some old kits, I'll have to look in my junk, but I might have to use this and then paint it all white once I'm finished with it. We'll see, but I'll have to look for the stair treads. So, all right, here we go. Let's mix this stuff up. And let me see if I got I had a toothpick here someplace. I had a whole deal of toothpicks. So I don't, well, I got plenty of these, so I'll just use this also. He had to sneak them in past the wife. Oh boy. All right. Good deal. All right, so we'll just put some epoxy out here. And this thing hopefully measures it out perfectly. And I'll have to mix it up. And I used this on another kit. I can't remember what I used it on, but it seemed to work pretty good. Man, this is like fudge. Let's see if I got a yeah, napkin close by, because I know I'm going to need it. Okay, so we'll work on this one here, in a short one. So we got four on this one right here. So and it says use plastic gloves. But who uses plastic gloves, huh? I'll use my tweezers. Put one right on the corner here. This is supposed to be blues. I don't know where this came from. This is more like dance music. Like okay. Let's skip to the next one, but I have to go all the way over to the other computer to do it. I might have mixed way too much epoxy for this. Yay, is that the end of it? Move that in just a little bit. Okay. Set that over there. All right, this is fun, you know that? Every time a box arrives, the wife rolls her eyes. At least it's not a rolling pin. Oh, Reggie, you have the eBay credit card. Uh-oh. All right. Do this one here. And here comes the rain. I can hear it now. move that in a little bit. And this might take a while to set up because it's not even tacky or anything, really. I wonder if this can't be too old already. Yeah, it's sleeting here up north. Oh my goodness, I hate that stuff. I'm glad I don't have to go through all that cold stuff anymore. My bones can't handle it. Every time we go up to Maryland around Christmas time, I freeze my ass off and my bones hurt so much. Not used to that anymore. Yeah, I have on my van, I have a charging pad for my phone, but it doesn't work on Debbie's phone, so we got to use a USB port. And my USB, I guess the fuses for my USB ports and my auxiliary power in the back blew a fuse. And they don't make it, the fuse panels, accessible. You got to take down the entire cosmetic cover underneath the glove box to get to the fuses. Usually they just have like a little door that you can open up. No, you're gonna tear out the cosmetic. Okay. Oh, there's one. Goes one back there. You got to tear out the cosmetic cover just to get to the fuses, and it's under the glove box. So you got to lay upside down on the floor just to look at them. So I'm going to have to replace the fuse before we head out on our trip. Okay, that was a little off a little bit there. Okay, let's put this over here a bit. That one looks a little bit crooked, huh? Well, you can't tell from there, but...
Well, when I woke up, she was looking at me.
I could have just dipped these things in there instead of using this thing right over here. But, you know.
Lord, it wasn't a thing I could do or say to change her mind any way. She told me that things was gonna
Would have been easier just to put like a 1/16 by a 1/4 inch strip underneath there to give it more gluing surface. But in the directions, they only have the 1/4 inch or the 1/16 inch square. So I don't know how they figured you're supposed to epoxy it to that. Ooh. So I got all this epoxy left over. Okay, there's all 12 of those. We'll set that off to the side and work on something else here. All right, what time is it? Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. Rob, you got to run. Thanks for stopping in. See you next Wednesday. Calm here in Michigan, just kind of... It's hard reading this on my laptop. Kind of windy, been rainy this whole week. Computer says 69, light rain, PS, yeah. Torrential downpour here, yeah. Yeah, we had some spots of really hard rain. It was 81 here yesterday. Tomorrow struggled to get to 50s and freeze over the week. Uh-oh! North Carolina, only place you have all 4 seasons in 1 week. There you go. Must be a Ford. Yes, it's a Ford. I got a Ford Transit Connect. But the last Ford I had, it was easy to get to. Reggie says already 43 here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was 87 here earlier. Yeah, it was pretty warm until the wind started blowing. Now the cold front. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it came in sometime today. Okay, so I got all this epoxy left over. Maybe. Oh shit! You know, if I had this, I don't have it. I just got the primer on it, but I could have put that on. But oh well. Yeah, I can make waterfalls with that, huh? Hey, I never thought of using epoxy for the waterfall. Used silicone, but I never thought of epoxy. All right. What else can I do? I gotta paint this yet. I primered it, and I'm gonna have to do some rust on the bands on here and all these little splices on that. That's going to be fun. Okay, that's going to take some concentration on there. All right, let me close this up and get rid of this. And I got some epoxy on the glass. Just looking around to see if there's any place else I could use it, and I guess not. Oh, I got this. This was left over from the last two that I did. Okay, it's 80 thousandths, and it's originally let me not knock everything over under here. Like this. Boom. What is it? How long? About 17? Is that 17? No, that's 21 inches long by 8. And it's $14.95 for two black 80 thousandths. So this is what's left over from cutting up for the other two kits that I used, and this is just barely going to fit on there, because if I line this up, let me see if I get this straight right here. And this is going to be this way. I might have to put this, yeah, oh, wait a minute. Turn it the other way. Right here. There we go. There we go. That's going to stick out right there. So perfect. So it'll just right. So I lucked out there. I don't have to cut anything. I'll just have to paint this and then scenic it. That's tomorrow's job. Okay, let me get rid of this. Throw it in the trash. All right. Okay. What else can I do here? Well, I don't think you want to watch me hold these supports in here while they're being glued. But what I can do is at least do one of these billboards that go up on the roof. So this roof comes on here like this, and there's a billboard on either side in the front on the roof. One here and one there. So let me get some and they got three really small holes right there, pre-drilled for the lights. And he used to get these from Tichy, but now I looked on the directions and he said they get them from the scale where he gets the lumber. So they're exactly like the ones they used to have. So I got to make sure that these are the ones that fit. Yep, and that fits. So what I'll do, get out my trusty Elmer's glue. Don't you just love styrene? Yeah, it works good. I love it. But not for kits. Oh, this is nice and warm because it was sitting in back of the laptop. Okay. Make sure we got a hole there. Every time I close this, I have to dig out the glue, so it's easier to just leave it open and then dig it out. Come on. Trying not to cut myself when I'm doing this too. Holy cow. I forgot to wipe it off the last time I used it. That's why there's all kind of crap in there. I've been using this same bottle here, filling it back up for about maybe 5 years. So it's a little worn. Usually you close it, but there's glue inside there, so it's hard to close anymore. Might have to get another smaller one and just refill that one there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some white glue on the back of this and spread it out. Make sure I get glue on the entire surface. Cover up everything. And then wipe off some of the excess so it doesn't bubble up in there inside there. And wipe it off my fingers. Alright, so here we go. Put this over here. Try to guide it with my other finger right there. Not doing too good. And while the glue is still a little wet, you could slide it just enough. The bad part about the inkjet printer, the ink comes off easy. Part of the B started to come off. Okay, so just a little trimming to do on the back, and then we have where do we have them? There's another sheet here someplace with the frame. And where did it go? Oh, did I lose it? Was back here. Uh-oh. Oh no, where'd it go? But anyway, it's real thin and it just goes all the way around it. And I'm gonna have to look for the piece because I don't see it here anywhere. Oh my goodness. Couldn't have went too far. The workbench isn't that big. I hope I didn't throw it over in my scrap. Let me look over there. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, my goodness. I threw it over in my scrap. But here's the 2 pieces right there. Very, very thin. And that goes over top of it like that. All right. And then these pieces right here, 3 of them on each one of the signs on the back of it. So very delicate, 32nd of an inch thick on the little tick lines, and then them lights, 3 of those lights up on top. So that's all I'll do for tonight. I'll do the other one tomorrow, and then hold these in place tomorrow while you're not watching, because I know you don't want to watch me hold pieces together while the glue dries. All right. Me and Debbie were sitting outside in between the raindrops talking about keeping old stuff around. And she reminded me of when I ruined her white blouse when we first met, because I said, oh yeah, I got an ironer. And she tried it. It was the ironer that I had when I was in the Air Force. So it's one of those ones, you know, that you could put water in it and then you could steam it. Well, it ruined her blouse because when it got hot, you know, it spit out through the holes and stained her blouse. But then she reminded me that we still have the ironing board that I had when I was in the Air Force. So that's from 1972. So that's an old ironing board. I've kept it all those years. Okay, that's all I'm going to do tonight over here. I'll do the rest of this well, before the weekend, because we're going to be going over to the train show. Here. We're going to be going to the train show on Saturday. So this will keep me busy for the next 2 days. I'll be finished with it. And my next kit will be Lenny's Truck Service. I picked this up at D-Land the last time in January. There was a vendor there. His first time he went to D-Land, it was from South Carolina, I think, Southeast Hobbies. So he had a bunch of bar meals and some other kits. So pretty good price, $65.95. And so that's going to be a good one to work on next. And I got 3 small bar mills buildings. I got the shack pack and the sheds, and I got another Majestic Hardware. And then a bunch of stuff. Well, you can't see them, but it's further over. Probably another 30 kits over there, so so that's it for over here. Let me go to the other side. $1.1 billion. Oh, was it up to 1.1 billion again? I thought somebody hit it last week because I played it. Oh, I got 2 tickets. Yeah, because I kept on playing it and kept on hitting the Powerball. So did they pick it already, Gerald? Or what time is it? It's 9:15. So what time do they draw it? And Booty Pyre says, looking good. Thanks. You should clear coat the paper before gluing it. Oh, that was a Mega Million last week? Oh, so what did I get? Oh, yeah. All right. I never win anyway. The last time I won something, it was on a scratch off. I won $1,000. It was about maybe 7 years ago. Powerball tonight at 11 o'clock. Okay. So, let me get this other camera on here. All right, so... Uh-oh, what do I do with my Powerball tickets? Oh, I cashed it in and then got another one the other day, so it's still out in the van. So I'll have to check it in the morning. All right, so let me get these things off and hook the other microphone back up again. Hold on a second. Okay, get this microphone back on. Let me turn these speakers back on over here so I could hear. Speakers. There we go. All right, so turn this thing off. Stick it back over here for right now. All right. This got me 2 power. That's what I did. Let me see. Last Wednesday, I hit the Powerball, and so I bought 2 more. And so Saturday I hit the Powerball again. So we'll see what we get tonight. Hopefully I do better. When I lived in Maryland, I put $20 on the Maryland lottery every week, and that's when it was just once a week, and I just win $5, $10. I did that for a whole year. It was a waste of money. Hey, Gerald, when I win, I'll throw a train party. I'll do the same thing. But hopefully someday one of us might win something. Like I said, the only time I won anything was the $1,000 on a scratch off. So it shocked the hell out of me. If I win, definitely moving to Florida. There you go. Okay, let's put that up there. All right. Okay. And put this one up here too, since I have. All right, so there we go. All right, so I'm going to do a short one on the after party on Rumble. And what I noticed was, most of the time during the day I'm on Twitter or X, and I'll bookmark stuff on my cell phone. But the bookmarks don't transfer over to on the browser, which sucks, because I save them on here and want to talk about them here on night, and they're not on there. Okay, let me pull this up here. That's weird. The last bookmark was 4 days ago on here. I don't play because I have nothing but bad luck. If I were during the night and armor days, I'd get an arrow through the slit in my helmet. There you go. Okay, we'll see you, Reggie. Thanks for stopping in. All right. So the bookmarks that I did for the last couple of days hasn't shown up. Holy crap. Yeah, because it just says 4 days ago. So I'm just going to have to look on Twitter and see what's going on. So thank you all for stopping in. I'll be back again on next Wednesday. And maybe I'll try the, what you call it? Rumble Studio, where I could pull up all the chat and even post it, even if I'm over on the laptop, because I could make the production on here on this computer and then pull it up over there. So if I have any videos to show or any, things like the thank yous and stuff like that, and do them all from the laptop. So that'll be interesting. I'm going to test it out in the next couple of days, or maybe before next Wednesday. So thank you all for stopping in. Yeah, don't forget gym tomorrow, y'all. And don't forget in the morning, if you get up early in the morning, should be able to sync all browser activities. Yeah, but it works on the browser, but it doesn't work on the app on the cell phone. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this has got the same one, but I know I bookmarked a few things the last couple of days, but nothing showed up. But anyway, we'll have just a few things to talk about over on the Rumble side. So let me shut this music off here and get to the I'll get the swirly smoke over here. Where's the swirly smoke? Thank you all for stopping in. If you're interested in going over Rumble, let me get the link for it and put it over here. So you could, if you're interested, all you have to do is sign in, just like you had to do with YouTube. And we'll see you on over there in a few minutes.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me. Mr. Can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me there. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see.
T-Star is over there, and Typort 123. Good to see you. All right. Here's the swirly smoke.
Long old train back.
Well, train, 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 won't you carry me home? All right, everybody. We'll see you again next Wednesday or over on the other side on Rumble. Good night.